Welcome everybody and thank you for dropping by for the Week 10 Pokemon Draft Premier League MegaCast to see who makes playoffs, who's in what seed, and what matchups we could be seeing in the playoffs. So as things stand in Week 9, players that have locked their playoff spot are Charles, Otto, Panda, Patmac, and Lady Lilac. Snoot is very close to locking a spot as well. It would take a lot to go wrong for him to miss. People fighting for their lives still are Tay, KS Knight Rider, Pidon, Solinar, Elflamingo, Wakeman VGC, me, and me. Stranger Danger, Alligator, and Furrot Bang have all been eliminated mathematically from the playoff race, but that's no worries here. Ollie and Furrot actually played this week, and I will be playing their match shortly to make sure that everyone's match is seen. If there was just an awkward pause, I never received their match, but they've already been eliminated from the playoffs, and their seeding doesn't matter. Another match that has no implication on who makes the playoffs, but does have an implication for seedings, is Otto versus Panda, which happened and was submitted as a match report instead of a video. In that, Panda won 2-1 to actually move to 6-3 plus 6, where Otto fell to 5-4 plus 4. Panda has locked up at least a top 4 seed at this point, which is fantastic because that means that Panda will be selecting an opponent first round and it won't be eligible to be selected. Otto, on the other hand, falling to 5-4, likely falls out of the top 4, although there are a couple combinations of losses that could see Otto back into the top 4. However, I think now's the time that we dive into our first match with real implications, which is going to be Lady Lilac versus Stranger Danger. Stranger has already been eliminated, but Lady Lilac can finish anywhere between 1st and 8th, which is going to be a big swing in her playoff hopes. So let's go ahead and dive on into that first match.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening everybody. Lady Lilac here. We've got a kind of a sick team here. We've got a Speed Booster, Great Tusk, Covert Cloak, Offensive Corviknight, Expert Belt Greninja, some Dark Technology Gothitelle, some Darker Technology Wigglytuff, and a Life Orb Florges for some extra firepower. The opponent has also brought some heat. There's a Jigglypuff. There's a Jumpluff. I hate Jumpluff. Camerupt. Looking like there's some pretty heavy trick mode, but they also have Tailwind options coming at us with the, whatchamacallit. So I think Korgoth and then Greninja's really good offensively here. Like, it's really, really good, especially if I get damage on the Annihilate. And in the back, Speed Booster, Great Tusk, I think can actually be pretty good on cleanup. And we'll save our Darker Technology. We have locked playoffs, but of course if we go down hard here, we could fall to 8th seed. I'd really like to be in contention for the top seeds going in. So we're going to try really hard to win here. I'm long overdue to face off against Stranger Danger. Okay, we get the Intimidate reflected. What's my Corviknight's damage code if I can annihilate? It's pretty good. I'm gonna Brave Bird. And I'm actually gonna Helping Hand. I don't want to reveal my Scarf here. Which may be a mistake. but they can't switch. I have a bit of speed in my Corv here, so it's possible that I go faster. This thing's gonna bulk up. We may just KO it. Depends on the investment. Yeah, it's gone. And we're faster than the Arcanine. Oh, that is so good! That is so good! My Choice Locked Helping Hand Gothitelle just got swapped out. And now I have a Greninja in. Rigorath comes in. I'm gonna heal up. Actually, maybe I want to deny the... Maybe I just want to deny it offensively. I am faster than this thing, right? So... I think we'll Iron Head. And Dark Pulse should be pretty strong. And if they like Terra Fairy or something, we should hit it pretty well. Nope, it's KO. Yeah. Another KO for Corv. And now Arcanine's gonna come back in, and I think the game's just over. Great test for sure, cleans this Arcanine up. Gonna go for the KO and the jump buff. And maybe Sash. I have not learned a lot about my opponent's team yet. It is Sash. It's gonna get Tailwind up. That's fine. Heat Wave. So it is a special attacker, but I have 2 water types. If it's clicking Heat Wave, they either don't want to reveal their coverage, or they just don't have anything. So I guess I'll make sure I keep my differential up. Actually, no, I don't want to reveal that I'm Roost. That's stupid. Give away as little information as possible. I don't know what I'm talking about. And we will Hydro Pump. This should just KO him. Yeah. Okay, so 3 KOs for Corviknight. And a KO for Greninja. That's an excellent start for us, obviously. And now that I know that, I can just do the same lead, and if they try and switch up with Trick Room, I can really fuck them up with the Scarf Gothitelle. And have them be trapped in here with, like, trapped in there, being choice locked into a move that does nothing. I definitely got rewarded for clicking that Helping Hand. I think if I clicked Psychic, I still would have gotten the KO, but they would have known I was faster. Because their Annihilate is pretty speedy. It looks like. Well, I mean, it's fast. It doesn't have to be that speedy, but it's speedy enough to outspeed my Corviknight. Terra Water Corv seems really hard for them to break, though. I still want to lead my Gothitelle. I think I still want to leave my core because it's the best thing for threatening that Annihilate for sure. And if they keep the same lead, then I'll assume they're trying to Terra their Annihilate, and I'll just trick a Scarf on the Annihilate. Graham was really good here. And honestly, like, if I can just do some damage, like Wigglytuff in the back with Perish Song seems pretty good too. It's really bulky. But like, Great Tusk on cleanup also just like... Great Tusk will be... Oh, it is pretty slow. Or it's pretty weak without the Light Orb support. I think I'll bring it though. It's just so fast and bulky. And the thing is, if they do lead Annihilate and Terra, they are trapping themselves with my Golf. Annihilate and Jigglypuff. Oh yeah, so they're trying something different. I'm gonna try something different then, which is to say, I'm going to see if I can. Because they don't just, you don't just do the same thing here. Like, they have Friend Guard. I don't think they rely on that as being enough, though. I always get my Tailwind out. Yeah, so they are going to Terra. This will trap them, and if they're bulking up with trying to use Friend Guard, then they doom themselves. Because they will be stuck here forever. Okay. So they're stuck here forever. Yeah, yes, this was like the only way I could think to stop the Rigoroth from setting Trick Room on me, but it works just as well for this Bulk Whip Annihilate. Because I couldn't fake out the Rigoroth. And, like, I mean, Gothitail gets taunt, but it just... It seems like such an easy... But yeah, it works just as well here. Now we'll just Psychic my way through this. This thing looks like it's... This Jigglypuff looks like it's kind of useless. But actually, I can just leave it here forever. It's never gonna do anything. So I'll just Helping Hand... and Iron Head the Jigglypuff. I can just leave, because I can just leave this Annihilate here forever, because it's trapped, and it will never, ever be able to switch to reset. I didn't KO. Shame. Well, that's fine. Helping that. Well, I don't want... Okay, I'll Psychic it to make sure I don't get my other paralyzed here. We want to minimize any recoil we're taking. Now the imperative thing is I just want to let this Annihilate switch out. So that does mean I have to get this other KO. This would be a great time to actually have Wigglytuff. Like if I could have brought Wigglytuff in and just click Perish Song, that would have been ideal, I think. I'm gonna Psychic the Arcanine, and we'll just tear out water. I don't really have a reason not to. Like, I could go hard Greninja here, but there's really not a reason not to. This Corv just seems so unkillable for them. Oh, they can actually they're gonna try and lure me out. So yeah, it's even more important that I don't know if his Brave Bird will KO. Actually, I should have protected my Gothitelle and gone Greninja. They're gonna try and lure my Gothitelle out to free the trap. Yeah, I shouldn't have given them this out. Okay. We're gonna Ice Spinner here, because they're gonna switch. And we're gonna Brave Bird. No para, no para, no para. Yeah, that's bad. Unfortunately, I did pump up this Annihilate's Rage Fist, which is not ideal, but what can you do? I'm gonna go hard Garen in this case. Well, actually, this thing is Scarf Lock. So I want to get Tailwind up if I can. As I kill this Arcanine. And I should just have so much firepower behind me. It shouldn't matter. I'm gonna have to pump up Rage Fist regardless, but I just need to get enough damage that my other guys here, like Grem with Dark Pulse. Yeah, okay, that's doing a lot. It should be well within range of my special attackers. And we'll give the KO to Gren. going to be a GG to Stranger Danger. I'm glad they were very accommodating with scheduling. This should put us in contention for one of the top spots in playoffs. It was a 2-0 win, which is really good for differential, especially if the people ahead of us start losing. And my team definitely needed the boost to Mon differential. So thanks to everybody who watched. GG's to Stranger Danger, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in the playoffs. Hopefully I don't lose in the first round. I'm really good at losing in the early rounds of playoffs, so I will see everybody later. Thanks for watching.
A clean win by Lady Lilac moves her record to 6-3 with a game score of +6, the exact same as Panda's. However, since the second tiebreaker after game score is head-to-head and Panda forfeited to Lady Lilac maintains the tiebreaker and is now into second place. Charles is still in first place and has a chance to stay there with a win, but with a loss would fall all the way down to third at best at this point. Playing Charles this week is me. At 3-5 -2, I've had a little bit of rough luck this season, but I've still got an outside shot at playoffs. To make the playoffs, I will need a 2-0 win and for a lot of other things to go right. So, without any further ado, Dan versus Charles, with a potential playoff elimination occurring. I probably sent myself over an interlude. I imagine this is also early in the video. So, I'm up against Charles. I need to win both these games to have a shot, and even then it's going to be tough. Okay, so he does have the coal stuff, which I sort of want to call him going for. With, like, Surf Salamence. I could just go for Trick Room, which is pretty safe. I need to beat him twice, though, so I think if he goes for Coal, it's game 1, so let's call him going for Coal game 1, and just go for the Get 'em game 1, and then go for Trick Room game 2. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, not at all what I was expecting. This is worse. Is it? Spoiler and Hyper Voice actually doesn't seem bad. See if he commits an early Terra, and then I've got 2 fast-ish options in the back. I imagine this is competitive. Okay, we take that. Yeah, we absolutely take that. That's fine. Okay, that's much worse. Change up the music. So that's a Rage Powder. It's got Iron Head on it, probably. So I think we Pollen Puff our Sylveon. And it's Terra and Hyper Voice. Yep, and then we can try and get Intimidate next turn. Is this going to be Steel? Fire. Okay, this is okay. This is a fake tier set. This could be considerably worse, but oh, yeah, this is fine. Nope, this is worse. I need Intimidate now. No, I don't. I should just be able to clear smog this thing. Do clear smog it, and then we go for the Terra Blast. I probably need to switch and Intimidate. Okay, that worked. Let's see what comes in next. Can't protect, right? Yeah, I was taunted. So I don't want to give him a boost there, so let's just switch and stir after, which is probably a sack. Okay, that's fine. What do I do with this boot bonnet? I don't know if play here is correct. This just all seems bad. Oh, if I get Tailwind up, this is nice. I did not get Tailwind up. That was strong. Although now, clear amulet. How many turns am I taunted? It's the last turn of taunt. Gotta make sure he doesn't get a free switch in, I think. I don't want Taunt to go up again. Oh, this could be good. This could be what I need. Do I live in it? I live it? Okay. Taunt's going, so I think we Rage Powder away that thing's attack. I think I gotta Raging Bull this thing. Okay, that's a start. Okay, now I get the Sylveon in. I Rage Powder again. And Hyper Voice. Oh, that's so good. Oh no, that's so bad. Okay, didn't expect that. How fast is Anaconda? Yeah, I guess it's faster. Alright, so that should just about eliminate me. But we'll still get a good shot in the last two games. Maybe if it's locked into Earthquake, if it uses like Taunt here. No. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Okay, on to game 2. Let's see. I think I'll probably go for Trick Room this time. How do I want to do Trick Room? There's a lot of leads that could work. I think I like this one, actually. Just start pedal to the metal. Okay, I think I can get Trick. I think I get Trick Room up here. Do I need to tear grass? I don't think so. Let's protect the silver one. Silver Cloak. So here we Hydro Pump here in case he Terras, and we Hyper Voice in case he doesn't. Yep, that'll be enough. Okay, what could you switch into that slot? Nothing that likes it. Nice. What's going to be more important to go for this late game? I think I killed this pretty safely. Let's see where the defensive centers are. Okay. We kill something. See, got the last turn to Trick Room, so let's do it this turn. Oh, it's not. Okay, interesting. Except Trick Room and safest is to get a neutral Terra in close combat. Safe it might be a brute punish switch, but I don't want him to accidentally have something that can kill this Slowking and not get punished. Nice. Okay. Game 3. And end the season on a win. I think I like that same team to go with. Yeah, this is probably fine. Okay, the keys are out. I want to start the offense early. I'm gonna have to kill everything around the Klefki probably. Oh, that's not great. Probably should have tried. Going for the metal sound, that's big risky. Something's eating this. Oh, do I get to do it? What move could this thing have? How could Klefki activate it? I don't know if it can. Alright, let's see. If it activates, I'm going to be very sad. No, okay. Cool. I think I can swap and brute on it here. Pretty safely. And just go for Hyper Voice. I should eat that. Oh, finish the season on a win. Nice, okay. Fall on top of myself. Hyper Voice. Okay, 2-1 win. I think that leaves me out of the playoffs regardless of other results, but pretty good season. A bit unfortunate with luck sometimes, but I guess I'll pass back to the main broadcast. A win to end the season, but unfortunately for me, it was a 2-1-1 instead of 2-0. So, that eliminates me from playoffs. Another match with huge playoff implications is going to be Solanor versus Wakeman. A loss by either of these coaches will eliminate them from playoffs, whereas a win puts them in contention. Solanor would be in very good position with a win. However, if Wakeman wins, he would need a lot to go right for him to make playoffs as well. So, up next, we have Wakeman VGC versus Solanor in an elimination match for the playoffs.
Alright, what's up everyone? This is Wakeman, coach of your Great Lakes Aces. Oh no, I'm actually not coach of your Great Lakes Aces. I'm coach of your Great Lakes Grim Snarls, and I forgot to change my overlay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm on the right one. We're up for our last week versus Solanor. If we win this, there is a chance we make playoffs. We have to hope that Flamingo, Dan, and Tay all lose. Well, Dan could win, but he has to win with a worse score than me. So, it's possible. Okay. No Earthworm is actually really nice. Earthworm gave me a lot of problems, so I'm pretty glad to not see that. I mean, my Primeape answers aren't super strong. Like, I feel like Grimmsnarl Sandy Shock's lead is pretty good with Noivern and Ledge in the back for game 1. And we'll go from there. Apologize for the noise. My 4-year-old nephew is running around my house. So yeah, like I said, and I think this is a win and in for Solanor too. I think there's a world where he wins and misses, but he does need to win this. We both need to win this to make it. And I think we're both completely out of the running if whoever loses this. So yeah, that being said, let's have a good match. Jeez. All right, good luck, have fun, Solanor. Let's see what the lead is. I think we just reflect and protect for turn 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I think now I'm gonna Fake Tears and Terra Blast the Serena slot. I think that's pretty safe. So I have to assume, like, Gyarados is a pretty likely target here in this matchup, I assume. Just because of, like, Sandy Shock's existence. And we're not... And I'm also not, you know, removing my weakness to water, so definitely have to watch out for that. We can set up Reflect and Parting Shot cycle it, though, and I think that's a pretty good way around that the Gyarados. I am such a dumbass. Holy, bruh. That's rough. Well, we get the double. Huh. Yeah, it's man. Jeez, dude. Okay. Well, we're still not like super behind. Setting Reflect is pretty handy here. This Rocky Helmet, Akaberry. Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty annoying. There's Koba, is that Grimmsnarl? Or, oh, okay. I meant Gyarados, not Grimmsnarl. Shouldn't do too much. Okay, nice. I think we just play rough, and I think we air slash the Serena slot. I could taunt. I think just getting damage here is better. Okay, fine. Yeah, I could have just doubled Primeape here. It's pretty good damage. Okay. Maybe we just get. We'd probably get Grimmsnarl out here. Or do I think a double into this kills? Low key, like a double into the Serena slot. Okay, cool. If this is Sableye, that's really awesome. Yes, okay. Nice, 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 nice. Now if we can just not miss. So, okay, it's Serena and there's one more in the back. Thon. Jolteon, okay. Pretty sure. I think a parting shot and tailwind. I think this is a pretty safe Sandy Shock switch in here. Okay. I think this is a pretty safe just double here. Like he probably switches Serena in, but I don't really mind that. Okay, now he Terras. What's the Terra? Jolteon? Probably? Okay. It is ground. Okay. So it should still get like 2-hit KO'd. Although we might lose Sandy Shocks here. This should kill, right? Oh wow, it doesn't. Okay. That's good damage. Okay. Does this kill? Probably. Okay. This might even just kill Noivern. Oh, it doesn't. That's actually big. This is the safest targeting here. This might be like a protect one thing and switch Serena into the other slot, probably. But we're just spreading out damage here. I only have... Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Oh, that was the last turn of Tailwind. Oh, it wasn't. Oh. Do I just do the same targeting? Do Tailwind. Okay, so our cellular should still be faster than Jolteon. Okay, Jolteon's gonna eat an air slash, or Serena's gonna eat an air slash. It's not that much. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? That sucks. That's so bad. Holy shit, that's so bad. Of course we lose like that. I don't know if I have an out now. Dude, that blows. It's one more turn. Okay. This is just what I have to do. Can I hit this, please? Thank you. Okay. Reflect is gone. I don't know how much that matters. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that play rough miss cost me the game. Shit, man. Okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. Jeez, dude. That blows. Okay. So, I don't think Sandy Shucks on lead is the play. Okay. I'm pretty sure if we hit that play rough, I'm pretty sure I just win. Okay. So Noivern was really good. I don't know if a Grimmsnarl lead makes the most sense. I'm kind of thinking like Noivern, Ceruledge with, I think Noivern, Ceruledge with Grim and Sandy Shocks on the back probably. Yeah, I think we'll just go with that. Yeah, that, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Again, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think we have to change too much here. I also clicked fake to his turn 1, and that was horrendous. Yeah, it's like knowing that he's Terra Ground Jolteon, like I can't even really bring Stonejourner. Alright. Okay. Like Taunt is super nice here. I think I Taunt here. There's like nothing that Jolteon can't really do much to this Ceruledge set when I'm Terra now. That's totally fine. Yeah. Jeez, man. Yikes. This is Terra. Terra Fire. Okay, that's fine. Should get some HP back with this Bitter Blade. Much needed. Gyarados. Okay. So I can't Bitter Blade anything here, which kind of sucks. That's a 2-hit KO. Live. Did he double? He probably doubled, right? Oh wow. I see one. Okay. Pretty sure Sandy Shocks comes in here. Okay. Now, what does he protect is the question. Alternatively, I could also protect. Didn't protect. Wow. Okay. Take those. Oh, man, that crit probably mattered. I would assume that that crit probably mattered. Oh, not that. Okay. So that crit was definitely lucky. I don't know how much it mattered for the result. Okay, and Jolteon doesn't eat an Earth Power. Okay. Okay, so we definitely got lucky there. The flinch and the crit definitely helped. I still think I could win without. Because I don't think Gyarados can... I don't think Gyarados can KO my Sandy Shocks with a waterfall. If he's Jolly, it doesn't kill. Okay. So you didn't even bring Serena that time. Low key, do we go back to game one? No, I like Sandy Shocks in the back better. I think I'm gonna do the same four in the same order here. Because Grimstar would have been super nice in the back there. Okay. Let's see if we can bring this back here. Alright, let's see. Does Serena come back? Okay, Cinderace. It's normal gem? I don't know if this is the best play. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna cover cloak, so we'll still get Tailwind up. What is this Cinderace about to do? Double Edge. Normal gem, double edge. With acrobatics, probably? Okay. Okay, not having Noivern is definitely not super great. Okay, he's gonna Terra. What's the Terra here? Oh, it's... oh. Dang, dude. Really? Oh, that blows. Yikes. This is not good. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay, what's my out here? I mean, my out is just Sandy Shock sweep, right? Like that's it. I think it's possible. I think I have to call every turn right, pretty much. Is this Gyarados? No, it's Jolteon. Dang, Earth Power into that slot would have been nice. Ah, dude, come on, man. Yeah, that's GG's. I think I don't think I can come back from this now. Okay. So neither of his 3 mons in the back can switch into an earth power, which is good, which gives me good leverage. An earth power into that stabilize slot would have given me massive leverage. Okay. Okay. Step 1. Yeah. Oh, we live. Can we hit this power whip or play around? Okay. Do I think that's... Oh, that's actually really big. Okay. So the bitter blade... I can't protect. I can't because he can just encore me. If he can just fake out and then encore next turn and I lose. Might just fake out Grimmsnarl, which is not the worst. Okay, that's the right play. Okay. Well. We know his whole moveset, right? Fake out, encore, foul play. No, we don't. What would the last move be? Maybe quash? It is quash, okay. Crit did not matter. Okay. I'm pretty tempted to protect here, just to scout. Like, I know it's burning a turn of Reflect, and that kind of sucks. Okay, cool. So all he has is Power Whip? Okay, so I do not give a shit about that, Serena. That was a crit. Holy crap, dude. Sandy Shocks? Holy. Wow. I mean, I definitely got some good RNG there, but I also lost that game 1 off the play rough miss. I don't know how much that mattered. Well, the first one did matter for sure, but okay, well, GG's, Solanor. So yeah, I ended the season 4-5. Don't remember my game diff. I think I'm at 0 now, or +2. I don't remember. 4-5. So now we just have to see how the cards fall. Yeah, I just gotta hope that some people lose, and even if I don't make it, I'm pretty proud of this season. But yeah, that being said, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Maybe in playoffs, but who knows? See you guys.
Well, Wakeman wins 2-1, eliminating Solanor. However, a 2-1 win really narrows his path instead of a 2-0 win. Now to make playoffs, Wakeman needs Snoot to beat El Flamingo and Patmac to beat Tay 2-0. Step 1 of that would be El Flamingo versus Snoot, where El Flamingo will need a win to keep his season alive, and Snoot needs a win to crawl back into that top 4 for the time being. A win by El Flamingo would also eliminate Wakeman from playoff contention, so let's go ahead and dive on into the battle for Australia. Snoot versus El Flamingo. This is going to be a blind cast from me from Snoot's point of view. So we see the Booster Energy Roaring Moon, the Covert Cloak Toad Scrool. That's going to be tricky for the Raichu. The Tinkaton, I assume it has to have Fake Out, but Light Clay, it's going to be a Screens Tinkaton. We've got AV Slowbro, Citrus Luxray, and Figgy Berry Clodsire. This is a very interesting team. I don't really know what does what on this team because I didn't ask for any pastes before I started casting this, but cleaning up with the Roaring Moon looks like a solid start to me. And Snoot has it all locked in, and we are now waiting on El Flamingo before we get this playoff match underway. I hope you guys have been enjoying the broadcast so far, and I hope that you aren't getting too tired of my voice. I know it can be grating at times. So as we dive on in, looking at El Flamingo's team, we do see the Palafin, Gengar, Raichu, Tauros, Copperajah, and Honchkrow. The Copperajah seems like a good counter Trick Room mode, although I don't really see it coming in this set, given what Snoot has. The Palafin looks like it could be decent, especially if it's been given fighting coverage or ice coverage for that Roaring Moon. I'd lean towards an Ice Punch on it most likely. The Tauros with Intimidate looks solid into a lot of the team, and then Raichu to redirect things from that Luxray if desired as well, and probably just some support options. Excited to see what these two coaches have in store for us as we dive on into another one of our Week 10 matches. Snoot going with the standard trainer card like me, El Flamingo actually having a little bit of personality. So let's see what they've got first. We've got Sugma and Carbon Rod. Yes, I know what I said out loud, I had to. Against Tinkaton and Luxray. I'd say off the leads, if this is just Screens Tinkaton, it's going to have Screens up pretty freely. This Luxray isn't going to be doing a lot to the field, so this is probably El Flamingo with a little bit of this lead advantage at this point, I would say. Although going for the play rough instead of switching out, I didn't necessarily see that coming, but Let's go ahead and see what this Luxray can do into a Raichu for damage. El Flamingo's a meticulous man, carefully thinking over his moves before he punches his desk in frustration. And we'll get the Intimidate off, I assume, with the default Tauros. Tauros Bland, yes, that is correct. Fake Out comes on out, that'll stop the first screen from going up, and then we'll see this Play Rough come on in. I wouldn't imagine this is doing more than 40%. Yeah, so that's about right. Screens will have another opportunity to go up. Raging Bull has the potential to threaten to break through these screens, although I still don't think you assume that Tinkaton is the screens Pokemon at this point. Faint knockoff and screens. That is an evil set. I love every minute of it. So Light Screen looks like it's going to be going on up. The Slowbro is going to be coming in, reset the Intimidate, and we've got AV Slowbro. It can probably eat 2 Thunderbolts pretty comfortably, would be my guess, and there's not a chance that Thunderbolt is going into that slot right now. Tinkaton will be paralyzed with the Nuzzle, which breaks any sash. No, it got faked out. Drill Run comes on into the Slowbro, and it's not going to do much, and Light Screen goes up. Snoot looks set up pretty decently defensively, especially if this Reflect goes up, and Chilling Water has the opportunity to even further weaken this Tauros. I might start going on the offensive with a little bit of offense. Maybe, I guess Chilling Water could be the best offensive option as well into that Raichu. I didn't see what the move was that was locked in, but it does look like we're going to be attacking down the Raichu from Snoot's point of view. Both screens up with this Assault Vest Slowbro is going to be very hard to kill. It's probably a 4-hit KO for this Raichu into it right now. Iron Tusk, that's going to be the Copperajah. I didn't think that would be coming. And Drill Run comes on into the Tinkaton, and it's going to do a little over half, but Reflect will go up, so Tinkaton would probably survive one more Drill Run at this point. And the Copperajah gets caught on the switch in with the Body Press. That is a lot of damage, and this Slowbro is looking like it's in a great position right now. This could be a free switch in for the Luxray. This could also be free to get the Roaring Moon in if that's a setup variant at all. Although I do like punishing this Tauros just a little bit more by getting rid of the item, get some information, and not being afraid of catching a fighting type move on the switch in. But it does survive one more Drill Run. It won't survive another one after this. Knock Off will take off the Clear Amulet. So its speed will actually be dropped by this Icy Wind. And Snoot is looking like he is in great position for this Game 1. These screens are going to be up the whole game. There's not a lot of output being threatened by El Flamingo, and the Copperajah is being checked pretty consistently by this Slowbro. I'm surprised he's not switching more aggressively into that Roaring Moon, because I think it could be in a very good position. Although I guess, again, he could be afraid of a close combat on the switch. And he'll get a free switch in now, so perhaps this was worth it. Body Press comes on out. It does not too much to that Tauros. Play Rough comes in. That does a bit more than I would have expected, but that Slowbro is still very bulky, and then the Roaring Moon is coming in, and this is almost assuredly going to be the Terra target as well. The Booster Energy reveals that it is Booster Attack, so this Roaring Moon is ready to go. I can see it's going to be Terra Flying, it looks like, with the Acrobatics. Going to threaten a lot here. I would imagine a Throat Chop into this Copperajah as the play. Yep. And then the Luxray switching in. I might have kept the Slowbro in and gone for a Chilling Water, but I don't hate that for the Intimidate. Let's go ahead and switch up the music so we aren't listening to some stuff on repeat yet. This Tauros protecting makes a lot of sense, which is why I like this Throat Chop play. This play is also very safe. But yes, the Tauros protecting. This Copperajah will get off one attack, and it didn't Terrastalize. If this Copperajah somehow gets a Play Rough off into this Roaring Moon, the entire tide of this battle is about to change. But no, the Slowbro is faster than the Copperajah. It takes out the Iron Tusk. I don't believe that crit mattered. Not going for Terra Flying there is very risky because it just eats a play rough. That's in bad shape. Oh, they could also be calling a Rock Slide if he calls that they were calling a Terra, but with screens up, I don't think that would have killed. Get a Throat Chop off now, but this Gengar is going to be fast, and I imagine it has Dazzling Gleam, so someone fact check me to make sure that fact check me in the comment, but Gengar should have Dazzling Gleam this gen, I believe. And you should probably be terroring the Roaring Moon here. Because Dazzling Gleam in close combat, I don't care how bulky this thing is. It's, even with screens, that's a lot for a Roaring Moon to deal with. And Taurus is just going to switch out, so it doesn't look like it's going to be super punishing yet. The Raichu is going to come back in. And we're going to see a Terra on the... Oh, here comes Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. This is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, and he goes for the Shadow Ball instead of the Dazzling Gleam. No! The Slowbro survives. Third Chop comes in. It does a hefty amount here. And then this Icy Wind is going to make now this Roaring Moon the fastest thing on the field. There was the opportunity there for El Flamingo to really go for a punish and didn't quite get it. Snoot seems to be in total control now. A Protect. This is just going to be a sack for the Slowbro. No, it's going to be just a switching of the Raichu. I probably would have clicked... Oh no, I guess Fake Out Threat. Yep, this makes sense. Taurus is going to come back in, get an Intimidate on this Roaring Moon, but the Taurus itself will also be intimidated. Luxray is going to come on out. And I still like Snoot's position here. El Flamingo is playing a little bit passively. Going straight for the Nuzzle, trying to get that paralysis out, makes sense. But now, Throat Chopping the Raichu just seems incredibly safe. And yeah, play rough even into that Tauros. This should be Snoot's game, barring some very unforeseen bulk out of this Raichu. Because even at -1, I imagine this goes down. And then even at -1, Booster Attack, Acrobatics is still probably going to pick up the Gengar from half. Unless somehow this Raichu gets a paralysis on this Roaring Moon, I do think that game 1 will be going to Snoot. Raging Bull will break through the screens. Maybe there's a world. I apologize for my dog. Maybe there's a world. Oh, the Tauros survives. If this Gengar is the fastest thing on the field, which it should be, and it can... I don't know. I don't think this Gengar can kill this thing. Maybe if Gengar's got Protect and Protects here. Just the call of calls. I don't know. This seems like a low probability situation at this point for El Flamingo. I don't know what this Gengar could have to take out there. He's thinking through the plays, and I think he's got nothing. Here's Dazzling Gleam. I knew it. I knew it had Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, there's nothing. That'll be game. Because this Acrobatics will take it down, and then this Tauros is too slow to kill two things. The Cursed Body activation. That's painful to watch from my past experience. It won't matter for this game. Drill Run. Doesn't even kill the Luxray. And then here is the Wild Charge to ice this game up. Wild Charge comes on in, and Snoot will take game 1. Let's go ahead and skip to the next game. So Snoot takes game 1. The screen seemed very good, but Raging Bull makes me a bit nervous about trying to get them set up again. I don't know what that Toadstool is going to try and do. I mean, it can put a lot of stuff to sleep, but that Gengar is very much threatening it. But we are going to see the Toadstool Clodsire League. Nope. You know what? I don't even think my commentary is going to be useful this game because I have no clue what's going to be happening with this. Toxic Sleep Stall? I'm at a loss, people. Let's go ahead and just dive on into the game and see what happens. So we got Toadstool and Clodsire against the Raichu and Gengar again. This Toadstool just looks like it's in. It's just gonna sit there and try and Stealth Rocks. If anyone in the chat understands what's going on, go ahead and let me know. This just looks like it's a dead Toadstool. Oh, is this Scarf? This is Scarf. That's why there wasn't a Dazzling Gleam earlier. Stealth Rocks gets set up, but now it's Choice Scarf Clodsire. And Covert Cloak will let the Spore go off. And is Snoot ahead here? Spore can just go into that Raichu slot, I guess. I think that might have actually been a solid turn for El Flamingo. I still have no idea who should be happy after that. But, yeah, Iron Thugulus coming on out. It's a Honchkrow that's eating Stealth Rock damage. And does Honchkrow get Insomnia? The Slowbro comes on in. We've got a sleeping Gengar. Earth Power goes into the Honchkrow. And El Flamingo might be in decent shape now if this Gengar ever wakes up. Scarf Clodsire could be making another appearance. And I don't know, the speed that. Is there anything that's even going to remotely want Icy Wind speed control on this team right now? I'm very confused. The Clodsire comes back in. Icy Wind will do decent damage to that Honchkrow. You just avoid eating a Shadow Ball for now. Tailwind comes on up, so this Icy Wind speed control is going to be mostly negated, so it's going to be mostly for damage. Decent. It's okay damage. It's okay damage. It's not threatening a pickup on any of these things, and Icy Wind gets disabled. Stomping Tantrum. Scarf Stomping Tantrum. Maybe this is the new meta with Clodsire. What's the Slowbro going to do? Chilling Water makes a little... Okay, no Chilling Water, just... an Icy Wind this direction. Excellent. Instead of a Shadow Ball. And there's no Sludge Bomb on this thing then. Ah, but you get the Assurance off, and it's still not enough for this Slowbro. What an absolute unit. And even Scarf, the Clodsire, is still slower than the Slowbro. And it's now... Ooh. Oh, the cursed body. Oh, and he's eating the figgy berry. The humanity. Oh, but the figgy berry will confuse the Gengar. The figgy berry that he stole is actually... He's got the nature to let it confuse. This is indeed a game of Pokemon that is occurring in front of us, folks. And I've got a dog climbing all over my face right now who thinks it's his dinner time, but it is not. Will it? It gets a Dazzling Gleam off, which should be enough for the Slowbro. It doesn't do much to this Clodsire, obviously. And then Brave Bird's going to come on in and crit. Oh, that's so much damage. I guess, is that an attempt to sack the Clodsire? And then Brave Bird kills via recoil? I think El Flamingo's in a good position here, but I don't know. Because there's still the chip. I don't know, it's tough to see Roaring Moon and Toadscruel losing this. Especially with Terra still available. Although I guess a Fake Out could have something to say about that, and maybe a Nuzzle. Toadscruel's got a, what? Toadscruel needs to go straight for the Earth Power, I guess. No, I think you have to Spore here. I think the play is usually Spore Raichu, but because Raichu always wants to click Fake Out into the Roaring Moon, I assume, or Nuzzle into the Roaring Moon. So if you protect the Roaring Moon and Spore the Raichu, you should be in a pretty safe spot. Or even kill the Raichu. But the Raichu being alive with Nuzzle pressure is the one thing that could potentially swing this game back for El Flamingo. Icy Wind, going for the long-term game here. Get a little bit on that Toadscruel, but it did, I mean, maybe get bailed out here. Because now Nuzzle... Okay, I guess if there's Rage Powder, Nuzzle goes into the Rage Powder, and then the Roaring Moon is still equally free. If there's no Rage Powder, then this Close Combat Tauros is going to really put in some work. And it does have Rage Powder. Let's see if he goes for it. A Rage Powder and then an Acrobatics. Oh, he's not going for it. Snoot might have a chance to lock up this game with a Rage Powder and an Acrobatics. Instead, we see the Earth Power. The Acrobatics, but this is going to leave you open to a Raging Bull. It's going to leave him open to a Raging Bull. Nuzzle into Raging Bull. Especially with the Electric Terra. It looks like El Flamingo's going to stay alive, and Wakeman's season is still on the line. Wakeman could have been a step closer to playoffs, but... Oh no, and the Nuzzle comes on out. This Tauros looks like it is in great position. Oh, but the Self-Lightning Rod. No. And Snoot looks like he might be back in charge, but I don't know if that thing survived, who that's good for. A Raging Bull could have put El Flamingo in a commanding position there. And now we have Snoot looking with a Rock Slide into Earth Power. Could be enough. But now this Raging Bull just looks so good into this Roaring Moon. Protecting. Oh, and it's full para. This is the opportunity El Flamingo needs to get back in this set. The Thunderbolt comes on out. Into the Roaring Moon. Is this double up going to be enough to take it out? It is. The Roaring Moon goes down. El Flamingo is still alive for the playoffs. And Spore comes on in and takes down the Tauros. But we have what was obviously planned, a Lightning Rod boosted Thunderbolt about to come on in. This was clearly the plan. Is that going to be enough into the Toad Swirl? It is! And El Flamingo survives game 2, and we are going to be moving on to a game 3 in this set. El Flamingo's playoff life is still at risk, and Wakeman could still miss the playoffs on this set. Let's go ahead and see what happens in game number 3. Bring the Toad Scroll back. I don't know. El Flamingo survived a self-Lightning Rod proc and may have actually turned it to his advantage. Because if that Lightning Rod doesn't go off, I don't know if that Thunderbolt kills the Toad Scroll. Then it would be down to sleep turns. We've got the Luxray back. I don't think we're going to see this Clodsire again. Late game screens Tinkaton. This Raging Bull is very good against screens options. The Tauros. We've got the Slowbro maybe. The Slowbro's been bulky, but I don't know if it's put on enough offensive pressure, but it does seem more offensively inclined than either the Tinkaton or the Clodsire. So he's going with the aggressive setup. No screens because Raging Bull can break it. And we are into game 3. Is this going to be the last game of El Flamingo's season, or will he live to fight potentially another day? A win here will not lock the playoffs for him, of course. I believe a win here, based on other results that were previously recorded, would need Pat Mac to beat Tay still. I guess Recap Dan will say that in a couple minutes if that's not the case. But an El Flamingo win here would keep him alive for playoffs, and an El Flamingo win would also eliminate Wakeman, whereas if Snoot wins, it will eliminate El Flamingo and keep Wakeman alive for playoffs. And we've got some Spores looking like they're going to come out. Oh, straight for the Earth Power. We're just going to go straight for the double up into this. Fake Out could come out into the Luxray here and then trick the Toad School. What terror is this Raichu? It's flying. The Earth Power will have no effect. Icy Wind comes on out. And what are we going to see out of this Raichu? Because we know it's about to immune this Earth Power. A Terra Blast. And down. No, Toad School survives. I was ready to say it goes down. It doesn't do anything with that Earth Power, but it is still alive one more turn. A Spore could have been huge there. Play Rough drops that Raichu down. And then the Toad School's having to switch out. We've got Icy Wind coming in, which is going to really cripple this Roaring Moon. It can't ever freely switch in at this point, unless there's a good way to take out this Gengar, and I don't really see it. Archie's going to stay alive. Tauros is going to come in, get the Intimidate off. Toad Scroll's going back. The Tauros switching in first. That's not Roaring Moon, never mind. Icy Wind comes on out. Not going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be good speed control for this Tauros, though, but it's going to eat a play rough, but that does so little. That's an incredibly bulky Tauros with the Intimidate. Aiming a Shadow Ball. I just don't think Snoot has the offensive presence right now, because he really needs to get rid of that Gengar. I don't know. This Honchkrow switch in. It's risky in the face of a potential Wild Charge, but I don't think you can go for the Wild Charge here. The Play Rough goes again into the Tauros slot. And we are going to see, is this a Shadow Ball coming out? No, it's going to be the Icy Wind, which is going to slow down this Honchkrow. I have no idea if this thing's going to be slower than this Luxray right now. We're going to get another Icy Wind off, maybe a Protect here. But no, this Slowbro is in a lot of danger from this Honchkrow currently. A Wild Charge could be risky because this Raichu could switch in at any moment, get a boost, and that could be game over. But we do see the Wild Charge get locked in, and Drill Run comes on out instead, and it's going to be enough to pick up the Luxray. Alphamingo looks to be in a commanding position here because we get Tailwind set up. This Slowbro is not going for Trick Room because it is Assault Vested. And with the speed advantage now, this Roaring Moon's going to struggle. This Toedscruel's at 1 HP, and the Slowbro doesn't have the damage output. This looks like it is Alphamingo's game to lose at this point with a spot in the playoffs on the line. Alphamingo could be one step closer to locking up a spot and eliminating Wakeman. It's all going to come down to this Roaring Moon. Just how much can it do? We've got a Body Press. This looks tricky for Snoot. Being at such a speed deficit with such a low Toedscruel in the back. Where there's a Rock Slide, there's a way, but usually only if that Rock Slide's going first. And I don't think with Tailwind that this is going to be outspeeding either the Tauros or the Honchkrow. And Roaring Moon has paper-thin defense as well. Wild Charge comes on in. It goes into the Slowbro, not the Roaring Moon. That would have been a massive call. But we do see the Assurance come on out, and that is going to be enough on the Slowbro. This Roaring Moon is going to get its Rock Slide off, but I don't think it's threatening to kill this Tauros. It does take out the Iron Thugulus. But with only 1 HP on the Toedscruel, if this Gengar comes back in, is Gengar coming in and threatening to Terra potentially, threatening Icy Wind. But no, we see the Raichu come on in first. It's going to threaten the Toedscruel with a Fake Out, give this Tauros potentially a clean shot in. It's also got Thunderbolt pressure. I think Snoot's out might be to hope that he calls a Protect on the Toedscruel, go for a Rage Powder, redirect the Thunderbolt, and get something off with this Roaring Moon that can take out this Raichu. That does seem like the best bet. You got to take out the Raichu here and hope that there's no Fake Out going into this Toedscruel. You've got to play like he's going to call the Protect. I think that's the only out here. Might be going for it. Oh no, that's not the play. That is not the play. Fake Out went into the Toedscruel in either case. But that was not the play. I think if you take out the Raichu there, there's a shot. Especially if he's going to Lightning Rod himself. There was absolutely a window. Now, where there's a rock slide, there's a way. But a Nuzzle could lock this game up. With one more turn of Tailwind, Nuzzle will come on out. Or even a Thunderbolt. Going for the double protect to try and stall the last turn of Tailwind. And we're going to see the Thunderbolt come on out. And that's just going to be enough to pick it up. El Flamingo wins. El Flamingo remains alive for the playoffs and eliminates Wakeman. But for more on that, we're going to pass it back to Recap Dan. A clutch win by El Flamingo puts him in the playoff picture for now, eliminating Wakeman. However, to stay there, he will have to hope that last season's champion, Tay, falls this round. A Tay victory would push him above El Flamingo, and El Flamingo is guaranteed to finish behind the winner of KS Knight Rider and P-Dons as well. So in order to maintain his spot in the playoffs, he needs Pat Mac to win. Pat Mac could also finish as high as the 1 seed or as low as, I believe, the 6 or the 7 seed. So there's a lot of leveraging to go on in this match. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into Pat Mac versus Tay.
Alright, here we are in the match, and it looks pretty close. Okay, so no Bisharp is kind of nice. We don't have to worry about that mon at all. But there is the Sawsbuck instead. And it looks like everything else that we thought was going to be here is here. So, I think my play is to lead... Oh man, it's hard to say for sure. Like, I could lead Goodra. Which I kind of like, actually. I kind of like leading Goodra. So I like leading Goodra and Talonflame. I'll have Sidious in the back, and then I think the mon I want in the back also is maybe Dunsparce, because I think Dunsparce looks like it sets up on a lot of these mons pretty well. Yeah, the alternative is I have Plumage in the back, but I'm kind of thinking they might have a Trick Room game plan here. Maybe. I don't know. They have a split. Like, they have 3 fast, 3 slow. So maybe not. But this is also like max Spit F, so like it does fairly well as a good switch in, I think. So that might be something that's worthwhile. Actually, I have a ton of Spit F on my mons. I have a lot of Spit F on mons. Oh well. I think this is the way to go though. So anyway, good luck. Have fun over to Tay. We'll see what he decides to lead with here. But with this group of 4, I have basically all these mons can Terra fairly well. So that part's kind of nice, actually. But we'll see what they lead with. I'm not quite sure what to expect. Yeah, see, that kind of makes sense. So I think my play is to... I think I like a Muddy Water and a U-turn, and then we're likely just going to U-turn into probably to Dunsparce. Yeah, probably to Dunsparce, just because that mon will do fairly well in Trick Room, and it'll be able to do well in terms of like yeah, just being able to take hits and then kind of shrug them off and stall out Trick Room. I can coil up while I'm in Trick Room. But I'm kind of expecting a Trick Room setup right here. But then, like, this Muddy Water is just to get some chip damage on some things. And then we can U-turn out so that we don't have to worry about staying in on Trick Room. Or taking a Power Gem from this Glimmora. Okay, that's totally fine. We're swapping here. Cool. Yeah, so we'll get this U-turn off. And then I think I just go into Dunsparce. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go here. And I think, honestly, we'll be in a fairly good spot. It just depends on what they do here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Trick Room, though. That feels very likely. Yeah, of course we have a Protect here. And then I'm debating what my move play is. I kind of want to... yeah, Trick Room, yeah. See, I'm kind of cool with just going for, like, another Muddy Water. And I can even Coil. That, like, doesn't sound like a bad idea at all. So I think I just Muddy Water again. Yeah, Muddy Water, and then I could force the Glimmora. to Terra, which doesn't sound like a bad idea at all, honestly. Yeah, I could force this to Terra. I'm kind of cool with that, actually. In that case, do I want to go for something that... Now, let's go for this. This could be Toxic Debris, and we'd get Toxic Debris on our side of things, but it doesn't affect... Okay, that's fine. So what are they swapping into, then? Tinglu? Yeah, that's fine, honestly. It's not that big a deal. Now, we won't be able to do very much damage into this, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's fine. Reflect. Ooh. Okay. I mean, that's alright. I'm a little concerned this might be like a weakness policy now, based on how they brought this in, but we'll see. Nope, no weakness policy. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so options here. I mean, I could just go for... I could go for Acid Spray to try to wear down this Tinglu, which I don't hate. I don't hate that idea. So I'm just going to Acid Spray this, and then I think I just Coil Up immediately here, and we just get some solid defense, and yeah, I like this. Ooh, that's a lot more damage than I wanted to take. But we do get a Coil off, and then I can also use Terra Flying this if I really want to. I don't really want to use my Terra for that, but it is helpful, certainly. This should not do very much. Like, there's a Tinglu on the field, and yeah. It should not do very much. Yeah, that's a crit. That's not surprising at all. But we do get the Spit F drops on this, which is the main reason for doing that. I think I just Protect Lagon this turn. I think I just Muddy Water again. There isn't really a reason for me to use my Terra now. It is good to see this has Body Press, though, so that's going to be a little bit of a concern for King Gambit. Because Body Press should OHKO us. So I'd have to use my Terra on that one if I want to use, like, take advantage of a Body Press from them. But we know they have Glamora in the back still. So I also don't necessarily want to use a Terra Flying, right? Because that just makes me weaker to Glamora. But honestly, this is still an okay situation, I think. We haven't taken too much damage here. We've got some chip damage on their Mons. Just helps to put them in range of things. So we'll see what they decide to do here. No Protect from their side, I don't think. They could read a Protect, of course, from our side of things. Yeah, that makes sense. But we're pretty defensive, so it shouldn't do too much damage. Psychic, yeah. So they read the Protect. And that makes a lot of sense, right? Like, I kind of assumed that they were gonna attack that spot. Missing Tinglu's a little unfortunate. That's the one that I really want to hit, but it's what it is. And I think this time we try to hit the Girafarig with our attack here. So I run a Muddy Water here again. And then I think we just Hyper Drill, try to hit this Girafarig, see if we can pick up a KO. I might go down to a Body Press, but I also might not. And then I'm kind of okay with how this is going. Yeah, I think we're in an okay position. But it's so, like, it's just very mid-game right now, so there's no way of really knowing for sure what they're going to go for. But I think we take another Body Press, and I also think that, we're going to be able to pick up the KO on Girafarig. I feel like we should be able to. Oh, they do have Reflect up, actually. So probably not, I'm thinking about this. Yeah, probably not. Ooh, they Terra. Okay, cool. So we get to know what their Terra type is on Tinglu. And what is it? Also, we've seen their Terra Water. Ugh, okay, fine. Freaking Terra Water. It's like the most common Terra type to use defensively, just because, like, it is. I mean, I have no other way of saying, like, it just is the most common Terra type. Just because, like, it's very good defensively. Ooh, they have low kick, too. Ooh, okay, that's good to know. So we're gonna lose Lagon here. Oh, I wish I could check how many turns of Trickery am I left. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna bring in... Oh, we're back to normal. In that case, I think I go Millennium. Because I was thinking I was gonna try to AS Glamora. Okay, so... Yeah, see, I think my play is... I think my play is Muddy Water, honestly. Like, I think it's to make that same play again. And then I think it might also be to U-turn this Tinglu. So I think I go here, and then I think we U-turn the Tinglu, and then we go into King Gambit. Like, we just pick up some chip damage here. We go into King Gambit, we'll be faster, and then we're probably looking at, like, yeah, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But I'll have Sucker Punch as an option next turn. We will pick up a little bit extra damage. Sludge Bomb isn't too bad. We're very Spadef. Okay, Tinglu, missing Tinglu isn't that big a deal. I would much rather... Ooh, why is that so little damage? That's crazy. Okay, so options here. I could... I could potentially... I don't think a swap is actually a good idea. I think it's probably better I just Thunderbolt this. And then I think I'm just gonna Iron Head here. And try to pick up this KO. Do I Terra this now? We've seen Body Press. Am I tearing anything else? No, I'm not tearing anything else. So I'm just gonna go to Iron Head. I could see a Dazzling Gleam right here. From the Glamora. Ooh, they could Spiky Shield also, right? I don't think that's gonna happen, though. We'll see what they do, I guess. But I think that Tinglu might be AV. Just based on, like, how little damage we're doing. But I don't know, Tinglu is just, like, insanely bulky. Like, it takes hits from everything all the time. Okay, cool. So that's actually pretty good for us. We don't take too much damage from that. And we get the Thunderbolt off. How do we do here? Oh, that's so close. Para's nice. Like, I mean, obviously it's good if it happens this turn. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter because something can KO it next turn. Is it Toxic Debris? It is. Okay, that's not really going to matter too much, to be honest. Yeah, that's not really going to matter that much. But what do they go for now? They Body Press, actually. So that's going to activate our weakness policy. Right? That's gonna activate our weakness policy. Okay, alright, this is kinda hype. Okay, what are we gonna see now? What are we gonna see? I mean, it's gotta be Iron Valiant, right? It's gotta be Iron Valiant. There's no other option, really. And if that's the case, it is Booster Energy. I don't think it can KO both of our mons here. I saw Booster Energy speed as well. So best options here. I can KO. Okay, I can KO the. Yeah, I'm just gonna Sucker Punch the Tinglu, I think, because I can KO the Iron Valiant with Brave Bird. So like that's not really that big a deal. And if they decide to go after the King Gambit, then I pick up the KO here, and I also Thunderbolt to hit damage on the. Oh, they have Shadows. Oh, interesting. So that gets around the Sucker Punch. They get their speed drop though. Ooh, okay. So that actually means that I don't have to reveal that I'm Scarf. If this Sucker Punch doesn't go off, oh my god. What? They have Rest? You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh. That's so bad. I mean, I have Brave Bird. Thank god I have Brave Bird, but like, come on. You've got to be joking me. You have Rest on Ting. I don't even know if I can kill it. I should have just attacked it regularly. I can't believe what I'm just seeing. That is so insane. They have Rest Tinglu. It had no HP. It had no H. Oh my god. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I swear. Oh my god. This is so rough. I mean, we're gonna get a +2 couch hug lead, right? Like, this should do a lot of damage. Yeah, but I'm gonna be real. Like, if they're, I think we just lost this. That is so insane. Oh my god. All right, well, we're gonna pick up the Iron Valiant KO, but oh my god, that is such a good play. I thought there was no way around this. They had Resto Chesto. I well played, man. Honestly, just well played. So we should pick up the KO here, right? But then we'll be able to see, I guess, what do we know their last move? I don't know what their last move is for sure. Do they have like a rock move? They have Earth Drop. Is that KO? It doesn't. Hold up, do we have enough to KO here? I'm gonna guess no. This mod takes hits like nobody's business, so I don't think we KO first. Like, I'm close to max. Look at that damage. Like, come on. Wow. Okay, well, we lose game 1 off of a complete choke. Thinking about it, that was a huge misplay. Like, I don't think there's any like way around thinking about that, you know? But oh my god, that's so wild. Okay, so I saw throat chop, body press, rest from Tinglu. Did I see a fourth move? Did I see a ground move? I don't think I did. Okay, that might be really good news for our Quackawall. Yeah, that might be really good news for our Quackawall. And actually, that's fairly good for Gardevoir too, I think. So, okay. So how do I do this then? So I think I go with... I mean, I still like Talonflame. Like, the Talonflame looks really good, so I think I want to keep that. And Goodra looked really good too, honestly. So maybe it's the Dunsparce that I drop. I don't remember seeing a ground move. Yeah, I don't think they have a ground move on Tinglu. That's so wild. I can't believe they won that. Wild. I completely threw, though. Like, I had that game locked up. All I had to do was just Kowtow leave it. Ah, well. Wow. Because I was faster than it, too. Like, there was no reason for me to go Sucker Punch, to be honest. Because I was just concerned about a coverage move from Iron Valiant that had spread. And that was really kind of it. That was the part I was unsure about. Okay. Damn, that was rough. Okay, so I think we go... I mean, I still like our lead, because we still have the opportunity to switch out into stuff. And I think I start Peach here, too. I think that gives me good damage into their team. And then I think I want Quackavolt. So do I not bring Sidious this time? Do I not bring Sidious this time? Gosh, that's hard to say for sure, actually. And then I go with Flubber. At least Flubber helps with Peach, I guess. God, I really would like to have King Gambit, though. I feel like King Gambit's like pretty good against what they have. So maybe I do want King Gambit. So do I not bring Goodra? I could not bring Goodra. That actually could make some sense. Because then I have... like, I don't need that much Spidef. I should be able to take care of the Glamora. And yeah, let's go and do this. I think there's some reasoning behind bringing these as the mons. Yeah, that's so wild though. I got it. Freaking rest Tinglu. I mean, it makes sense. You can never Oko that mon. Like, never. It's just not happening. So, like, it makes sense. Alright, so options this time. I think my play is to Sapsiber. Okay. That's not actually that helpful, to be honest. That's not actually that helpful. I'm still gonna U-turn here, and then I'm gonna go for a Psychic on the Glimmora here. I have the Kevia Berry, so if they do Sludge Bomb me, then I'm gonna take that hit. Yeah. Wow, that's so wild. They're gonna get Trick Room up for free though, and then I think I'm gonna go into, I guess, did I bring King Gambit? I forget what I brought now. Oh, I have it on my screen. I have King Gambit. Do you bring in, you probably do, right? You bring in Ting Lu? Yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, we're still gonna get our U-turn off, right? We're still gonna get our U-turn off. And then I guess, like, they're gonna go Trick Room, right? Like, I basically have to go Sidious, right? Yeah, see, this is where Goodra and the Dunsparce were really good, though. So maybe, yeah, maybe I should have, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. There's a, oh, okay, wait, they didn't Trick Room. Okay, hold up, that's actually good for me. In that case, now they do have Low Kick, right? But I think I Terra, am I tearing? Oh, I want to Terra Quaquaval. I want to Terra Quaquaval, though. Okay, I think I go into Millennium, and then I think I just Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I think I just Dazzling Gleam here. We just get a little bit of chip damage on both these mons. I really need a way to break through this this Tingly though. Mon's definitely a problem. But if I get to go back into Millennium and say they Trick Room here, like, I don't know, they Trick Room, you know. But that just gives me some chip damage on mons. I actually set Reflect. Okay. So they're still, so they're not going for Trick Room. I don't see that. Oh, they have Heavy Slam. That's the other move. Okay, well that picks up the KO. I don't have a way of taking care of that. And then I guess, ooh, that's super bad. All the mons that are remaining here are physical. But okay, this could be okay. Huh. So my options, yeah, my options are actually not very good. I think I have to Brave, do I have to Brave Bird? Good Tailwind? I mean, Tailwind seems really bad in the face of a Draft Rig, right? Who could set Trick Room? I don't know if I really want to U-turn though either, right? Like that also doesn't seem that great. But I could U-turn into, I'm gonna go and U-turn here. And then I think I kind of want to protect, I kind of want to close combat. Let's go in Aqua Step. Let's go in Aqua Step here. Yeah, they're gonna, yeah, Tingly, right? Yeah, I was a little concerned about using Aqua Step, but I also didn't want to use, yeah, I didn't want to use my Terra yet, and I didn't want to, yeah, I didn't want to use my Terra yet. I mean, Aqua Step right now is really bad, though. If they Psychic me, I'm in a pretty bad spot. Oh, that's right, I lost him on. I mean, both Psychic and Trick Room are really bad for me, actually. Both these are super terrible. Yeah, Psychic is really bad, because I'm gonna take a ton of damage from this. Way more than I want to. Yeah, so I basically have one more hit. In that case, I'm not using this to Terra. I guess I'm tearing this Mon. And I'm going for Kowtow Cleave here. Am I? Hold up. I think I'm going for Kowtow Cleave here. And then I think I'm going for... Do I have to close combat this? I think I have to. How many turns of Reflect do they have left? Three more turns of this, so many turns of Reflect. Yeah, I think this is the play I have to make, though. Like, I can't allow Trick Room to go up right now. Yeah, I really can't allow Trick Room to go up right now. And then the other problem is, yeah. Like, I just took way too much damage on King Gambit. Wow, I'm not even able to KO. I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised, actually. Like, I know this one has Eviolite, so it's gonna be really bulky. Yeah, I feel like I made some bad plays this game. God, that does so much damage still. But it activates our weakness policy, right? So, I mean, I guess that's fine. Do we do enough to KO this? I don't think we do, actually. I think this was like around the range from last time, so this might not KO. God, it doesn't. Yeah, God, Tinglu is just incredibly bulky. Now, actually, okay, hold up. That helps us. Like, that's kind of good. So they have Glamora still, and they have probably Iron Valiant, right? So this is just Kowtow Cleave here, Brave Bird here. We have one more turn to Reflect. Oh, that's probably why it didn't KO last time. Did they have Reflect last time? I mean, they have Reflect this time, right? So it doesn't matter in the end. But if we can pick up both KOs here, then there's a chance. There's still a chance. I think. It's hard to say. It's hard to say for sure, honestly. But I think we could still win this, actually. That's fine with me. Wait, hold up. What are you going into? Iron Valiant? Okay, that might be alright. So they get their boost energy. I mean, yeah, there wasn't a reason for me to go for my other move. Well, we'll pick up the KO on Draft Rig. So we know they're 4, right? There's no Sawsbuck again, and there's no Vaporeon again. Now, they might think... They might not know that I'm Scarf, right? There really isn't a reason for you to know that I'm Scarf. So I'm going to try to hit this Iron Valiant. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit this Iron Valiant. And then I'm going to... Okay, I think I might be able to get this then. Because I'm going to hit this. We're going to hit this. And then we're going to reveal we're Scarf. Which is hella funny. Let's see if they actually pick up on the possibility that we're Scarf. Because if they do, like, I don't know, you got me then. They do protect. Yeah, they knew. They're gonna Power Gem. They should Power Gem Talonflame now. Because that'll be enough for them to win the game. Yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna lose this one 2-0. I mean, well played to Tay. Like, I definitely choked game 1 away, though. God, I'm so upset that I played it like that. Because it was so easily... Oh, their focus is actually there. Okay. Yeah, there was all the opportunity, you know, to make adjustments to how I... like, that was just that one play. If I made that one play differently, then I was in the clear. So, it feels a little rough. Feels a little rough to have lost that one, but... it just comes down to like thinking through the plays, and if I thought through the play, like if I really thought through the play, then I wouldn't have done that, you know. Like I know what I would have been faster. I just need to pick up that KO, and then I won. So, is what it is. Again, well played to Tay. I think I made some misplays in the second game too. Like looking back on it, maybe I should have stuck with what I had because I had the opportunity to win, right? And I just messed it up. Just messed it up, and it is what it is. So anyway, if you'd like to see some more of our content, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.
A clutch win by Tay vaults him into the top 4 and makes sure that the defending champion will not be eliminated before the playoffs. Unfortunately for El Flamingo, that is the end of the line, because while he is in the 8th seed currently, this last game between KS Knight Rider and P-Dons will have the winner move above him and into the playoff spot. This also locks our top 4, where Lady Lilac will be the 1 seed, Panda will be the 2 seed, Charles will be the 3 seed, and Tay will be the 4 seed. This means Lilac will have their choice of Otto, Patmac, Snoot, or the winner of KS Knight Rider or P-Dons for their first round opponent. Panda will be able to select another one of that group, then Charles, and Tay will be left with whoever is not selected. As we go into this last match of the regular season, we thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you will be tuning in for the playoffs as well. Now we'll turn off to KS Knight Rider vs. P-Dons for the last playoff spot in Season 2 of the Pokemon Draft Premier League.